we go for about another half an hour? Is that alright with you? You there, buddy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We'll get on to it again next week. I think we'll finish it next week, which will be nice. I am interested in a themed multiplayer next time, if you might be interested in that.
Yeah.
By themed, I don't mean roleplay or anything, but particularly picked countries for us in advance.
Ah, yeah.
No Russia, no Spain, no France. I think you get the idea. Yeah. Basically, none of the great powers. And it might end up being something like Asia or Africa or something. If you fancy it.
I don't think I've ever actually played in Africa.
I think Africa's more fun because Asia, it tends to be just about Ming. But
Yeah.
yeah, we can have a go. Sounds like you might be up for it, so need to plan it a little bit, but could be fun. What disaster do I have looming now? Stability has to be at 3. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ouch.
What's
Well, you're
that?
Catholic, though. You should have a lot of papal influence, don't you? So.
I do indeed. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I've been spending it on mercantilism and stuff. Yeah, I get like 3 or 4 every tick, so... France is having some rebel problems, which amuses me. I actually have prestige problems. That must have been from the changing government.
Yeah.
I can do that soon. Good. What do I want to do? Hey, more rebels. Although I don't think these ones are your fault. I mean, I'll blame you, obviously, but...
Oh, that's definitely my fault.
Yeah,
10
yeah,
unrest.
It's my new land rebelling against me. Quite like to wipe England out. Fort Rupert or Moose Factory? What the f... Interesting. Starting to get a little bit more money. Nowhere near your level, but back to my original levels, which is nice. Okay, what are we doing? So you potentially thinking of war against Germany once your truce and rebel problems are over?
Yeah, I'm fine to go whenever now.
Okay. Oh, I just used my bloody... God damn it. Just used my admin points. I was about to... Let me just get to 3 stability. Be a few months in game. Now, if you were to declare war on Germany, who would join in?
Let's have a look. Just Germany.
Okay. That is good, because if I was to declare war, it's the entire world. So I will start moving troops to the border. Probably need to recruit some more troops, actually. Okay. Just about there.
I'm almost at 1k force limit.
Shut.
I will be when this latest round of buildings finishes.
Now, my suggestion would be, it doesn't, if I was to separate peace Germany before this war ends, would that hurt anything? Or would it just be...
I mean, you'll need to have a lot of sieges to separate peace.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright. It just, I'm worried, it's not going to hurt your prestige or anything random, is it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting at 100 prestige all the time
Yeah,
anyway.
it doesn't matter,
I don't actually lose any, so my base is 100 prestige.
Bloody OP revolution, that's what that is.
It's trading in fur, power projection. I have a prestige advisor and the religion.
Yeah, I suppose.
And do I have the innovative prestige? Yeah, I've got the innovative prestige decay idea as well, so. Yeah, prestige isn't a problem for me. Sorry, I'm just running around stating a bunch of stuff.
No, that's fine, I'm just building troops on the border anyway. I just don't have any good generals. I keep... For about 100 years or so, I've had problems where I've not been doing as much drilling and so forth as I should have been. And it's really caught up on me. Which is a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, I've only got 1 3-star.
I mean, mine are basically 1 stars or 2 stars, one of them, I think. Looks like Germany's got
5/5.
That's nice. After this, I'll be able to drill some more at least, so that's something. What is Germany's army like, anyway?
It's pretty good, and the AI will, if they've got the mill points for it, they'll militarize, so they'll get a bunch of discipline for a while.
Okay.
But it'll tick down fairly quick when they're this big. Alright, whenever you're ready.
I'm just waiting for my last troop to appear. Where the hell is he? I've just made a 50 stack and it's at 49k. What the hell? I hate when it does that. I honestly don't know where my my other troop is. I'm intrigued to know what happened to it.
Deserter.
Yeah, Yankee is. What the hell is he?
Can't have that.
Yeah, it should be alright in a second. This will probably be our last action, so it'll be good, because this is pretty much without me and you fighting. The condition I'm in, it would be a joke anyway, but this is the most major war we can fight, I think, more or less, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Ming troops aren't really going to hold up to Western units.
No, no, definitely not.
And they've got shitty ideas too, actually, so... Oof. Cost me $1,200 to influence Sweden.
It's quite a lot.
Yeah, I got 78k.
Just getting some mercs as well, sorry. Just there now. Oh god. I just noticed that event cost me 4,000 ducats. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
To be careful sometimes with these events. Very, very bad for just clicking.
Yeah, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble, end up in a noble republic.
Yeah, thanks to that, yeah. My nobility is actually at 77% again. But there's
That's
another...
good. You get 150 mil points then when you beat them up.
True. Okay, inflation reduction, sure.
Oof, Prussia's drilling a 5-6 general. I might have to make a beeline for that guy.
It's happened again.
Really?
My 69 stat... No, not the Republic thing, sorry.
Oh, okay.
What the hell's going on? Right, just declare whenever. I'll put it on speed 2, I think, to begin with. It's an interesting war.
Alright. We'll use the spread the revolution CB, so try not to take battles you're gonna lose. And off we go.
Hey, first battle won. A naval battle. Oh, the Papal States are helping us out. Hey, I forgot they're my vassal. Oh, Germany are invading my land up top, but not with many. Military tech are you on now, anyway? So all my forts here are, they're called 8. The highest fort, is it 8 it's called? 8-star forts? Whatever it is.
Yeah, they fortress, I think.
Yeah.
It's called.
So I think it's actually not bad that they're besieging my territory. It looks about half their army, maybe a third of their army.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just running away from my troops. But I'll just siege them down. Oh yeah, sorry, my Miltech is 27. It's just the current one.
The number of troops that we've got involved in this war compared to Germany is incredible.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not even, what am I, half my force limit?
Nah, I've
I
got
am
about
little over half, so.
I've got about 75% of my army involved here, to be fair. So. Got a good number of troops here, though. You said it was important not to lose for your war type, so I'm not going to lose. They are sneaking in behind me, though, the cheeky buggers.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start sieging the forts in between us so we can link up if we have to.
Okay. Oh man, all their forts are like 6-star forts here.
Yeah. But I mean, I've got a 40 stack of artillery sitting on them, so with the age bonus, they go down pretty quick. Especially if I wall breach a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wall breach all these, I think. It's gonna take too long. They've only got about 80, maybe 150,000, including those northern ones around me. I would basically... I think you know the provinces I want, don't you? So I'm just thinking separate peace would probably work better for me. And for you, I suppose. Just need to make sure I get my sieges up. Come on, lads. Pop these. Oh, wait a second. Just looked away and I've just lost the battle. Where? Ah, it was my one troop somewhere that got... Serves him right, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, they've got smaller forts further inland. Oh, you're already on it, that's why. You don't want to give me that fort, do you? That you're in here? Is it Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Make it easier for me to piece out. Oh, what's that?
Oof. Big rebel stack.
Yeah, yeah, you see that? Is that the
Yeah, I lost a bit over 1,000 troops to it.
What would I even want from this peace deal? He doesn't matter anymore because I'm allied with you, which is lovely. Is Sweden your vassal or something?
Yeah, they're a march.
Oh, okay.
I just went around marching like Sweden, Poland, and then the only okay march I could get near Ottomans was Georgia.
Yeah, I think I'm going to... what's the type? I don't know if it's the government type or the certain idea group where it allows you to get a lot more diplomatic relations than anyone else.
Influence or diplomatic, I think both give dip relations.
Is there not a particular country as well that has something? Am I thinking the Roman Empire? Is it just
Austria?
Yeah.
A bunch of relation stuff.
Because I remember having 9 or 10 vassals and marches and not being over a diplomatic relation. No allies, but I must have just went all out on.
When Austria passes like what, the 6th reform, they revoke the privilegio.
Yeah, of course the HRE, yeah.
Yeah, they don't take up diplo slots, so...
Oh, they took Calais from me. God damn it, I never even noticed that. Got a couple of 3-star generals, don't they? Oh no, you're losing like a 1k battle there.
Oh no, that was more than 1k. It was just a stack of cannons by itself that I forgot about for a while, so they ran it over. But 150 out of the 40 of them lived.
I think you'll get over
150 out of the 40,000, so... Let's go reinforce somewhere.
pretty far away from giving me what I want. But we've more or less got all their forts now, right?
They still got a few tucked away, but yeah, because
Oh, Italy, of course.
you're pursuing a separate piece, they'll be slower to give you what you want.
How dare they? Finally, the coalition stopping against me, I think. About time. Sweden's trucking around with some decent forces, isn't it? Oh, Sweden and the Papal States are fighting together against Germany, and they won.
Yeah.
Bloody Papal States. Are they a vassal? Oh, no, they're Let's make the Papal States a march after this, I think.
Yeah.
Not going to give me any money that matters. So. Oh, let's go help out Sweden. It's about to lose that battle. Let's see if we can help. No, didn't quite get there in time. We will avenge you. To move towards Italy, I think. Their fleet isn't having a good time. It's the one place where I'm completely superior. It's lovely.
Yeah. Prussia not known for their fleet.
No, definitely not. Come on, guys.
Cannot get this to roll siege. Oh, there we go. Finally.
So I suppose I should be more interested in taking the land that is connected to my trade node, right? It's probably better. free roam, shall we? No. Man, I'm gonna get nothing from this separate piece. I've got a pretty meagre war score considering how many forts I hold. They have still... Yeah, I suppose they still got quite a lot of troops left, don't they? Where the hell is Yakan? Yakan Separatist. Let's be down there. How's your side of the war going? I mean, this wasn't really much of a war, was it? So Blitzkrieg, I think, would be an accurate definition of what happened here. There's quite a large German stack left here. Do you want to get involved in a last pitched battle with them? Oh. Doesn't matter. Oh. That's over now. I can peace out with them for 3 provinces.
Yeah. So which ones do you actually want? Because I'll just give them to you in the peace. I don't really care about.
I would like the provinces as much as possible that's in... There's 4 provinces, 2 in the English Channel trade node. I think it's Friesland and Ostfriesland and Florenzo and Arezzo. I would like, and any that can be given in the Champagne. Basically the trade nodes that I have is what I'm going for. But definitely the Genoa ones and the English Channel ones. I thought I'd be able to get the 4 provinces in a separate piece. And then maybe sneak something in.
Yeah, that's only 55 war score. All the Champagne, English Channel and Genoa stuff is only 55 war score, so you're good.
Is that how much it is for you?
Yeah,
As well.
I've got a lot of admin efficiency.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, if you're willing to, that'd be great. I just want my trade.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I might just give a little treat to my Polish friend. Alright, that's 100 war score.
Hey, thank you very much. And I owe you a lot of favours, though.
And Germany's no longer a valid one.
No longer a
How much
world
dev
power?
did I rip out of them?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I ripped 400 dev out of them, so...
Nice. Wow. I have some issues. Okay.
I really hope with an update they simplify transferring provinces for a vassal.
Is that a pain, is it?
When you're doing like a bunch of them, yeah.
I have a huge amount of problems with overextension right now. I don't know about you.
No, I'm not taking anything for myself. It's all going into my marches, so I have like none.
I'm coring enough that it won't be a problem once it's cored, but yeah, it's not so healthy right now. I did just get an event that gave me 50 prestige though, which was nice.
Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. Especially
Still
because
at 100.
the bloody revolution is tanking my... Oh my god. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Can you see my land?
No.
Do you want to have a look?
Ooh, that's a few revolutionaries. Let me march a couple of my stacks down there.
Yeah,
Sort you
I've
out.
got a huge amount of problems in Spain itself, so I'm going to march down there. Maybe if you march towards Holland would be lovely.
I don't have access, of course.
Of
We
course.
don't actually have a border.
Ah, shit. I'll have to call it
And
quite
I've got
soon.
some exiled troops, but I've got nowhere to unexile them.
I understand. I've got enough, I think, to deal with them. It's just going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. How much overextension did I give you?
130%.
Hmm.
It's going to go to about 70% in about another year, but... You don't get me wrong, I have 400,000 troops on the ground, so I should be able to take this. It's just painful.
Yeah, there's been a few games where I've thought I'm big enough I don't have to worry about rebels. And then I've gone overextension and had 3 million.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you got a pop, it would be in the millions, wouldn't it? So
Yeah.
the problem you would have if they popped all over the country is how long it takes to get there.
Yeah.
That could really, really cause issues, I imagine. Luckily, they appear to have popped predominantly on level 8 forts that were still fully up. So,
Oh, that's good.
it's not too bad at all. This is horrible though. The worst thing is we're gonna have to finish the stream quite soon, so I'm gonna come back to this.
Yeah, you know how bad it is.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, more. Lots more. All over the world now, in fact. I have 100,000 rebels in my African territory. God damn it. Oh, this is horrible. It's all your fault.
All I did was give you what you asked for.
You did indeed, you did indeed. I'm on +3 stability as well, for goodness sake.
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
I just ignored the event that gave me 25% tech cost for the rest of the game.
Oh,
Instead of taking anything else. It's like -1 unrest for 25% tech cost. That's... I don't like that. And there's not that much tech left to do.
I've taken an almost 200k manpower hit during these revolutions.
Yeah. I'm 180,000 over my manpower cap. I've got 833,000 manpower.
So, because I'm going to have to end the stream quite soon, do you want to explain to me and some of the viewers who I know were interested last time, how do you go about getting the revolution? Turn you up a little bit.
It needs to be the Age of Revolutions. Once the Age of Revolutions is fired, you need to go to lower stability. Like, I think generally the quickest way to do it is to like no CB or truce break someone and
Okay.
take a bunch of loans. And then once you do that, you'll get the disaster firing for the revolution. Once the disaster fires, you need any rebel stack to take your capital. So it doesn't even have to be revolutionary rebels, but it has to be any rebel stack takes your capital. They win the revolution. Then you're the target of the revolution. So you get some ridiculous bonuses, like the revolutionary target gets 10% morale, 10% manpower, 40% force limit for land and naval, 50% land maintenance, 50% naval maintenance, 0.15 monthly war exhaustion, which is, I didn't get any war exhaustion the entire war, so that's ridiculous. That's like 3 Defender of the Faiths. And neg 50% unjustified demands, so taking provinces doesn't really cost you any birds with that, and the spread the revolution CB, which is the best CB in the game.
And I imagine Russia, maybe something like France and the Ottomans are probably the best for it.
The Ottoman government, when because is immune to the revolution.
Ah, okay.
And France has their own French Revolution.
I read about that. So they have like their own version, but it's similar, I presume.
Yeah, very similar, essentially. It's just they can like get Napoleon Bonaparte as a king and flip to a revolutionary empire really quickly.
Ah, okay. So that's probably better in some ways, but you have to play as France, which is not so good. So.
Yeah, the revolutionary empire is better in single player. It's just in multiplayer. Revolutionary Republic gives you 5 discipline with the right faction, and
so what you're telling me is when you fired the revolution, and I was by far the most powerful country in the world at the time.
Not after I fired the revolution.
Okay, I should have just attacked you straight at the Age of Revolution.
Yeah, but even then, I still had enough military modifiers, and you had like exploration and stuff like that. So if you actually came over here and tried to fight me,
I could have convinced.
I wouldn't have been able to invade you, but yeah, if you actually came over here, you'd have to get through like 2 levels of fort lines.
Well, I did have a plan to attack Russia at one point. I was going to land 150,000 troops in Siberia, and I had land attrition bonuses at the time, just to be a pain in the ass, and then go away.
Yeah, but it's managing. I can just let you sit there and kill all your manpower without worrying about it. Like I have enough war exhaustion reduction that sieging like a few provinces in Siberia doesn't worry me.
Yeah.
And plus, it's all forwarded up anyway. But yeah, if I think I was essentially immune to everything except German, Spanish, Ottoman.
Well, yeah, Trunko had asked me if we wanted to invade you when he was in his
Yeah.
Prussian, and the Ottomans were interested as well. But that I don't like that 3-on-1 player. That's I mean, it wasn't.
If someone goes revolutionary though, it's fair.
It was before then, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
But I think
Right.
yeah, it's
I'm going to have to call it there, buddy. I have still got 250,000 odd rebels, which is all your fault.
yeah, it is.
I mean, it actually is for once as well.
No,
but-
I admit it, taking the revolution. But I wouldn't have done it except Ottoman player said he was going to do it, and there's no way I would have let a revolutionary country be next to me. You
And,
immediately threw.
yeah, especially not them.
Die.
No, it's all good. So we'll get back in on Sunday. It might just be me and you. We should be able to finish it next week, I think, though. I mean, it looks like I'm just going to be dealing with rebel pops for 50 years, which is great fun, of course. But all good. Anyway, thank you very much, buddy, and thank you for the guys that have been watching, and of course on YouTube. Quite a lot of you are following it on there. And we'll see you again next week.